welcome to yet another episode of our Women in Zion podcast. We are still on our Spinsters program and we are set to demystify questions, to shatter popular myths, and to bring clarity to every spinster out there. So today I have in the studio with me our mother, the founder of Women in Zion Ministry, Pastor Mrs. Owidia. And I also have with me here in the studio Miss Essay, a spinster who is also a member of Women in Zion. And together we are going to be bringing clarity to all of the questions that you have asked. And I'm sure you're going to glean value from it. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's dive right into it. There are actually a lot of things that I want us to talk about together. So, Mama, you know this popular phenomenon that's common with a lot of young people, a lot of Gen Z.
Yeah.
We want to get married to, like someone who is rich, or perhaps we want to, especially for people who are, in a leadership kind of position in their family, like firstborns. We want to have everything together before we now start considering marriage. And if that's not the case, then we want to get married to somebody who has everything together, who is rich, who has all the money, who can take care of us, take care of our families and whatnot. And so we have a question here. Someone is asking, can I get married when I don't have the amount of money and other goals I want and need? So what do you think about this?
Thank you very much. Let me start with what the scripture says to answer your question. I would like to read from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 to 7. Let me take us there. Proverbs chapter 3. So it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Verse 7 says, be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord and depart from evil. Why am I bringing in this here? It says, trust in the Lord. Do not lean on your own understanding. If you want to wait until you achieve all your goals, if you want to wait until you have all the money in this world because you want to be comfortable, and then when you are done with all of that before you get married, I think you will miss it. So for that person who asked that question, I would say, please move on with life. Bible says trust God. Don't lean on your own understanding. I'm not saying that it's not good to achieve goals. In life there are long-term goals, there are short-term goals. So, but when you have the basic thing and then you are sure that you are not stagnant, you are in the process of achieving all other goals, I think you should move on with life. In the process of doing other things, Mr. Right may come, and then you go ahead and marry. And you may not have all the money. You may just have, because I don't know now, I don't know how much this person wants to have before she settles down. But whatever you have, I would say move on. As far as what I'm calling basic goals, get your education. Okay. When you have the education, of course, you know that other things can come. You can get a good job. If you get a good job before Mr. Right comes, why not? But if no job is forthcoming and the age is not on your side, will you now say, until you get that job, I will give you all the money you want? No. I would say, lay your hands on something. Learn a skill. Discover your talent. Run with it. But that until I get a job to have all the money, I won't get married, I would say no. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So now, I would love to hear from you, Miss Essay, because you are a young person. And I don't know, can I begin by asking a personal question? Do you have siblings, I assume?
Yes, I have.
And you are, like, what position in your family?
Last child.
Oh, you're the last child. Okay, that's wonderful. But do you share in Mama's perspective, or do you perhaps have a different perspective as it concerns this issue?
Okay, let's say I do. Well, first of all, I believe it's not every Gen Z that wants to marry a rich man. Because for now, I do not want to marry a rich man.
That's it first.
Not because I don't like guys that have money for that. But I want to marry a man that we can do together, can achieve our success together. So I believe that even if she doesn't have enough money, when she's working, fulfilling purpose, she knows what to do. And the right man thinks she can also get married. That's what I think.
Wow. She's one in a million. Why do I say so? Some time ago, not too long ago, I met a young guy who I was trying to counsel on settling down, and his complaint was this. He told me, "Mommy, every young girl, you call yourself Gen Z these days, right? Every Gen Z that I meet, the first question he will say, are you rich? What do I say now? If you ask me to rate him, he's good enough, he has enough to settle down sufficiently. But when a young girl tells him, are you rich? If he told me, it puts him off.
Yeah.
How I wish he can find somebody like you. Don't put finance forward. There are some guys that will just switch off. They will think you are greedy, or you just want to do a kind of hit and run and all of that. No. So by trying to think that you must get all the money again also as a spinster before you settle down. No, please.
Yes.
That's why I just say trust God and move on. Ask him to help you. Ask him to connect you to the right guy. Okay? And whatever you have to start life enough, fine. Even if there's no job and you have tried enough, no age is not on your side. Then when you are married to him, with his understanding, and as far as his goals align with your goals,
Yes.
he will help you build yourself and find something good.
I know the
Thank
society
you.
is when the woman has too much money,
Yeah.
she will not meet the right man. So,
Well, that's society.
Do you think we should agree with the society?
No, I don't.
should not, but then,
Yeah.
being financially stable and having good character is one thing, but being financially stable and not having the right character is another thing. So I believe what the society thinks is that when a lady is financially stable, she will not have character. She will not
But that's not correct anyway. I don't believe that. It's not always correct. It's not. You may just be lucky that you have a good, you're from a good home and you are stabilized, or you are lucky with a good job and you are well brought up. I think you will still be okay if you are disciplined and you have good character. I don't think. Yeah, I know there are a lot of them. Money will not control them, but some are. Maybe that's why. So society believe it's not always correct. Thank you.
I think I agree with what Mama has said. I don't agree with any of societal beliefs, but I think there is something that I should actually ask as relates to what we have discussed. So now, for example, if perhaps there is, like a lady who already has prospects of a relationship that might lead to marriage, but because she's not so money cautious, she actually is not in the relationship for the money per se, but the guy is wealthy, he's well-to-do, his family is wealthy, but then his family perceives her as sort of like a gold digger, and then she just wants to buy her way into the family. Like, what do you advise someone in that kind of situation to do?
Because not all girls are good. I'm not money conscious, but personally I like to see, and I don't like spending. Maybe people around me complain about it that she's spending, I'm young and all of that. But then I'm meeting a guy who likes to spend. Like, he's very rich, he's wealthy, he wants me to be in his caliber, I want me to live the kind of life that he wants. Then I personally do not want to do that, even though he's rich and I love him and he loves me too. So if the parents are saying I'm a gold digger, I want to buy my own thing, I'll personally tell them, I'm sorry, I'm not, but I believe it's still the guy's role for his parents.
I would say the guy is the proper person in the right position to make his family understand that this girl I'm bringing into this family is a responsible person.
Yeah.
She's not a gold digger. And then if he's a responsible guy and the family respects him, I believe they will listen to him. And again, the girl has to sell herself to the family. Her character will speak. So while she's being accepted into the family, of course, as they begin to, even before she's married to him, her behavior, her character will speak a lot. So with time, we'll begin to understand. So whatever perspective the family members have initially, or what I'm saying is that it is the fiance that stands the right position to make them know the kind of person he's bringing in.
And so, yeah, so as a root, her character.
Yeah. So she just to be calm. And then again, if it's too obvious that she's not wanted in the family, I advise that you pull out. Yeah. Yes, that's where you are heading to. If you believe that you will not be accepted, make your girl understand, because in Africa, we don't just marry the young man.
True.
We are married into the family. One way or the other, there will be intrusion from members of the family.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mama, for shedding so much light on that. All right, so Mama, I have a follow-up question here that is in line with what we have discussed earlier. So perhaps someone had already made the decision of focusing on other goals, finances, getting a PhD, masters, trying to build her life and become somebody of worth, and then now wants to settle down, but then it's as though it's late or it's beginning to seem late. So we actually have a question that centers on that, and it says, what if at the expense of my goals I get married late or at a late age because of my passion to fulfill my goals? What would you advise a person like this?
I get married late.
Yes.
Okay, not that there was no marriage.
Yes.
Okay,
like
just getting afraid that if I pursue all my goals, and then if she's even lucky to get married, all glory to God. Because sometimes you may miss Mr. Right because they come around but you say no. Yeah, because I want to get all my education. I know by the grace of God as a counselor, I know a lot of people, and I would say even recently there's somebody I'm still speaking with now. Like I've prayed with her severally, okay? I put her on fasting and prayers. She tells me what she has, the messages she has received. Somebody is on standby, just waiting for her to say yes. But I want to achieve all my goals. I want to make enough money. I want to get all the education. And so this is where we are now. This is the issue. This was why I told you that why don't you move on with life? You want to get a PhD, maybe at the point of your master's degree, or when you are even in the process, somebody comes. First, that is why you must know what you want. And among those things you should know about when you are thinking about marital settlement is the guy you want to settle down with, his goals must align with your goals. So if you are aligning with his goals, it should, this is your goal, it means from this question, I'm talking to this person right now, although I don't know the person, the guy must be somebody who desires that, let my wife be an educated person. I'm ready to support her to whatever level of education she wants. So now you are at your master's level. Maybe you are just tidying up, and then he comes. And then you are dating, or you are in that friendship, and it is defined. I believe by the grace of God, if you study him enough, you will know that he's not the guy that will stop me when I'm married to him. He will even encourage me, join me in my research, and I will become what I want to become. So it goes back to what I said before. Move on with life, provided you know what you want. You know that the guy's goal aligns with your own, okay? And then sometimes you find that he may not even be in the education line, or in that kind of career person. His career may be business, because I'm like that kind of person. My husband is a businessman, okay? But he encouraged me to get to the peak of my career. So it's just make sure his goals align with your own, and then at a point you can get to a compromise. You understand? If he is somebody that can step down for you and buy your idea, you mutual respect, and then you just study the guy and then move on. That's why I say allow God to help you. So you are marrying late because, well, that is if the husband came at all. So I don't really know, I've missed it, and maybe I've spoken too much, I don't know. Yeah. What if I marry late? Well, because you wanted to have that, but pray that you even get married in the process of pursuing your goals. So I don't really know what her problem is. If you have a problem, if you don't like to marry late, then do what I just said. as an advice. Okay.
I
don't know if I've answered your question.
Yes, you have actually, Mama. But you mentioned something that I really took interest in.
Okay.
You spoke about your husband being someone in business and you being someone. I know
you only
someone
academics.
Yes.
At least
Mama
I'm a
is
professor.
a professor of chemistry. So, would you share a bit of your personal experience, even though you can't give us the whole expose?
Okay.
But I think this is going to help someone out there. So just like a bit of your personal experience to just give us like more insight on this.
In what area now? When it comes to how we met and then
not just necessarily how you met, because one of the things that you highlighted was how that your goals.
Okay, the area of aligning with your goals.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. Okay, let me shortly just keep in something there.
Okay.
I met my husband when I was an MSc student, okay, trying to tidy up my MSc, okay, and well, when he came, honestly, in my heart, I was already desiring to settle down. I didn't like late marriage, so I'm not like this person that asked this question. I like to settle down on time, but all the same, I wanted to get my PhD, okay? Why? I don't know. Because initially I wanted to read medicine, but somehow I find myself reading single honors. So I like to get to the peak of my career. I had that in my mind and I wanted to achieve it. So when this guy came, who is now my husband, okay, he was a strong businessman, in fact, to the core. Everything about him is business, how to make money, you know. So, well, we got talking and then I made him to understand. And then he just loved me for who I was, and I just found myself, I loved him for who he was. And then I noticed that he was ready to, he doesn't mind getting to the peak of my career. In fact, he says, go ahead. You are in sciences. He was even ready to open a laboratory for me. So I observed that he was such a simple person, easygoing. Our goals just aligned. And I believe that God helped me to know what I wanted on time. I don't know, I have shared it in one of the episodes. I knew God on time. So I knew what I wanted on time. And so because God helped me, I started early. In fact, if I must say here, I started praying about the husband that I will get married to. I said it in one of the episodes. When I was less than 13 or so, in my primary school, so because of that experience, my children, I started teaching them how to pray. Because when it was time, I didn't miss it. I didn't doubt. It just happened. When he came, I knew. That's for another day. So our goals just aligned. It just happened. That doesn't mean there were a few things that we didn't need to compromise our standards. But I discovered that the compromise was not a problem. Both of us were ready to step down for each other. And so I think what I have to say is, if God is in the matter, it becomes easy. Yeah.
Amazing.
What else you want me to say?
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay, so I want to hear from you, Miss Essay. Everything we've talked about, like, what do you have to say? What's your own perspective?
Okay, it's about what's late marriage? Like, what's our late marriage? Because what I've known while growing up, I hear people say, you want to get married late, and I'm asking myself, what is this late marriage?
As in when actually is married tend to be late.
Yes,
Okay.
Like, married. Even when she's in her late 20s, early 30s, or she's even 50s and she's single.
My sister, you're in Nigeria, living in Nigeria.
By our Nigerian standard, at what age will you consider marriage to be late? Answer in that perspective.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because let me just help you. Okay, 30s.
You call that late? That's starting point for some.
Sometimes, most times people say 30s when you're in your 30s. In fact, most ladies, by the time, I think I know some persons that were quite close. They're already uneasy about this whole marriage thing, and I think we're about the same age. And oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm not even up to 30 yet. I'm not even up to 28
Wow.
yet.
If you had asked me, I would just say 45, 50. But when I'm hearing 30, that's starting point for some people. Anyway, you know, those days in my time,
Yeah.
they marry so early.
These
And
days,
then,
people marry 21, 22.
yeah.
Yes, it's that.
And then,
Most people have tried like figure that like they don't know what it's already.
yeah,
While some people 22, 23, they are still trying to write.
they don't know what they want. Okay.
Very sad of that. So they don't really know.
And then minus that, I don't know whether somebody was telling me that medically these days that developmental stages have changed. That menopause is now at an earlier age.
Yeah.
So that I think has also added.
Yeah.
And some people now 40 plus. Yeah. Yeah. Let's say 40 plus, some people have started experiencing their menopausal
Okay, so
symptoms.
let's
I don't know,
just-
that's what I heard. I don't know.
Sorry to cut you short, Mama.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think let's just binge it at age 30. Yes. So
So I don't want to agree. 40 is too young.
no.
This is one society.
Bringing Gen Z perspective.
I wish there's a medical personnel here that would have helped us too.
Since you are saying that, because the age and let's say 40. Let's just say this marriage is 30, 31. Let's just
No. If you do, anyway, that's what. Anyway, we are not trying to create a standard here.
Yes.
Well, because I'm feeling I may be wrong. If you say 30, you create pressure for
A lot of
for a lot of people. Which
But
is
honestly,
the society
once you have
makes
graduated,
it so
once you
actually.
have graduated,
yeah.
there's very pressure. Once you have graduated from university as a
Well, it's okay.
there's already pressure.
That's actually
Pressure
true.
from parents, pressure from
That's
friends.
actually true.
But who is fixing this age? Why do we want to fix this age now? Let's not define. Let's not.
marry.
Well,
It's marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
whatever time God begins with you, that's your starting point. Exactly.
nothing like it's marriage.
Yes.
Even if it's 30,
Yes.
God wants you to marry at 40s. Go sweet.
Exactly. So I think we should stop trying to fix age on it. God's time
It's the best.
is our time.
Yes.
I think that's we should leave it at it, because if you begin to peg it on age, you create pressure.
Yeah.
Let's forget, I don't like this societal belief. We are Christians, children of God, so our Bible is our standard. Okay? The Bible is our standard. If we bring in, because we want to stay on our focus, I would have said, would you have said that Anna delivered late? That was God's time. Okay?
Yeah, because of this society,
God's time.
it's making our ladies going to wrong marriages.
Yeah. Pressure.
Pressure.
No.
Just enter into
Peer pressure. My friends are getting married, so I must
and
get
people are
married.
praying, I want to marry you once, I want to marry right.